Hello, everyone. Tim Taylor here with this month's T3 Technology Tips with Tim. I hope everyone's doing well. Let's go ahead and hop into our resources for this month. The first one I want to share with you is a tool that I know I've shared it out. It's probably been at least 2 or 3 years ago. It's a real popular tool that I like to use in courses I teach and in professional development workshops, and that's Padlet. And for you, those of you that have used Padlet before, it's a way that you can basically create a online board where you can post items, very similar like sticky notes, but of course you have multimedia content you can put on there. And this is an example of one I posted with the topic "Future of Technology in the Classroom," and a couple of posts I put on there, and some other people. But so you can put in text, you can also put images, you can actually put links to videos, you can actually put links to websites. But reason I wanted to share Padlet again is because it's really been ramped up. It has a whole lot more options now. Notice that there's an add a comment field. So that's one thing when you do now. When you create a Padlet wall, you can actually set it up where people can add comments to the post, and also they have where you can like it. Okay, like a lot of social media sites. If I hit the plus sign here, I can put a new post, or I just double click on the screen. And the other thing that's really neat, here's your traditional ones where you can upload a file, you can put a link to a website, you can I can search Google directly from here, which is neat. I can upload, take a snapshot photo if I want. But here, this more menu, it has a whole lot more options, which I think are really awesome. So if I click on that, notice now I can do the traditional things: upload, link, go to Google and search, take a photo from my camera, which are the four icons here. But look here, I can also capture video from my camera so I can record myself. Okay, so now I know a lot of people, you all have heard Flipgrid and Recap, where you can have students record content. So it's a great way of doing assessment now. Video is a real popular tool. You can also do voice, where you can just record audio from your microphone. Also have drawing option now, so you can actually like draw. I can think about this like for math teachers, if you want students to go ahead and draw out like a math problem. You can also add maps, and then you can also put links to other Padlets. So this more menu has really added an awful lot of options when it comes to Padlet. So if you haven't been there a while or never used it, I highly recommend you check out Padlet. It's free. It's a great way to put a topic out there and get feedback from your students. Also, with all that multimedia capability, I think it's a great way to even to use it as a presentation tool on any topic as well. So that's Padlet. The other thing I want to share with you, and again, this is another one I've shared in the past, is the Adobe Spark. It's another tool I'm really fond of. And Adobe Spark gives you three different tools in one. And one of them is Post, where you can create a post. And there's one called Create a Page. And I'm actually working at Sandy Hook now with Herb Wilburn, with fifth grade students, and they're generating stories, because this is also, it's a great storytelling tool. It's called Web Pages. It's just a great way to tell web stories using images, video, text, and you can put links, etc. It looks really, really professional. And the last thing is you can also create videos. But what the latest news about this product was, what's really neat is Adobe before, the students had to be 13 years and older in order to create accounts. So if you use it with students younger than that, you basically had to create a generic account or use the teacher's account for them to create projects. Even though a lot of times when it came down to articles they sent out about Adobe Spark, it talked about how you can use it with elementary students and how it's great for early learners, but really contradicted what they had when it came down to the usage of the tool. So I know a lot of people gave feedback, myself included, about, hey, if this is a great tool, it'd be nice if you would lower the age restriction so students create their own account. Well, they must have listened to us, because come April, they are dropping the age limit that any age child can go ahead and create an account according to what they said in their post. And the other thing is, there actually is a premium version that's going to be free for educators as well come April. So when it comes to April, if you haven't used this tool, for you all that have students under 13, like I said, that will change come April. And I really think it's worth your time to check this out, because it is three amazing tools, and again, totally free. So definitely check the thing out. The last two things are just real quick resources. Here's one called learn.concord.org. It's the Concord Consortium. It's a great STEM resource finder. Real neat tool. These are all free activities for your classroom. And what's nice is you have this nice filtering system down here. So say, for example, I'm looking for a life science resource or lesson for elementary school. If I click those two there and down below, it shows different resources here down at the bottom. And then I can load more because notice there is 16 of them. All right. And these are different ones that I can click on. It actually gives different grade level ranges here. Just go ahead and click on it, and of course, it will give you more information once you click on it. Okay, you can preview it. What's nice is it's all licensed by the Creative Commons, so really good content here. And again, it's all free. So again, I definitely check this out right here. Okay, it is the Concord Consortium, and I will share these links when I determine the winner of our prize for this month. Speaking of our door prize, let's go ahead and use the word Spark for our secret word. Okay, from Adobe, let's go ahead and use the word Spark for our secret word. And then finally, the last resource I want to show you real quick is subscribe to Richard Byrne. He does a lot with technology tools and shares a lot of great tutorials for teachers. This is one resource that is shared out on February the 11th. It's called 79 Math in Real Life Lessons. And here's just a little blurb about it. And here's a link to it. It's a series of 79 TED Ed lessons and TED Talks. And the real life context of these lessons isn't like how calculating percentages helps you be a frugal shopper. The real life content found in the videos is broad in nature. For example, you'll find lessons about how math is used to guide ships, calculating rates of travel in space, and there's more. And here's direct links to those two that he put in his article. But there's links to this series, so check it out. Again, these are free. There's 79 of them, real life lessons that you can use with your students. Okay, again, hope everything's going well. Hope you find some value in these resources. Don't forget to send in the secret word. If you have any questions like that, don't hesitate to contact me. All right, everyone, take care.